You know what's crazy? Most people think losing fat is just about eating less or exercising more. I used to believe that too. I tried cutting carbs completely, running every single day, even skipping dinner for weeks. Sure, the scale moved a little, but the fat always crept back, and I felt miserable the entire time. And if you've ever been through that cycle, you know how frustrating it is. The truth is, it's not always about willpower. It's not about how strict you are with diets. The real reason so many people struggle to lose weight lies deeper inside your very cells. Harvard scientists recently discovered something shocking. People who constantly struggle with fat all share one thing in common: low mitochondrial activity. Meanwhile, people who stay lean, healthy, full of energy, and even look younger than their age, they all have one thing in common: to high mitochondrial activity. Now, what are mitochondria? Imagine every cell in your body has tiny engines inside it. These engines, called mitochondria, take the food you eat and convert it into energy. They decide whether your body burns food for fuel or stores it as fat. If your mitochondria are sluggish, your body slows down, your metabolism crashes, fat starts to pile up, and even your brain feels foggy and tired. It's like trying to drive a car with weak batteries. You press the gas, but the car just won't move. Let me give you an example. Have you ever noticed how some people can eat a big bowl of rice, a plate of pasta, or even a burger and fries, yet they stay slim? Meanwhile, someone else eats half of that and still gains weight. The difference isn't just genetics or exercise, it's their mitochondria. When those little engines are running hot, the body naturally burns through calories. When they're weak, every calorie is more likely to be stored as fat. That's why Middle-In is such a breakthrough. Instead of forcing you to starve yourself or load up on caffeine like typical fat burners, Middle-In supports your body's mitochondria. It's like giving your cellular engines premium fuel so they can work harder, burn fat faster, and give you clean, steady energy all day long. And science backs this up. In one study, over 1,700 men and women were analyzed. The results were clear. Those with more mitochondria had faster metabolisms, less body fat, and higher energy. Those with fewer mitochondria, sluggish metabolism, stubborn belly fat, and constant fatigue. So, how does this tie into real life? Well, think about your meals. When mitochondria are active, eating foods like lean chicken, salmon, eggs, beans, or even a handful of nuts gives your body energy that lasts. Your cells use it efficiently, but when mitochondria are low, the same meal makes you sluggish, bloated, and more likely to store that energy as fat. It's the same with carbs. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, oats, or even sweet potatoes should energize you. In people with high mitochondrial activity, they fuel muscles and brain power. But in those with sluggish mitochondria, those carbs often just become stored belly fat. That's why two people can eat the same sandwich. One feels light and active, the other feels heavy and gains weight. And it's not just about food. Slow mitochondria can even make exercise feel harder. You go for a jog, but instead of feeling energized, you feel wiped out. You try to hit the gym, but you can't seem to push through a workout. Meanwhile, someone with active mitochondria finishes the same workout smiling, full of energy. That's where Middle-In changes the game. By supporting healthy mitochondrial function, it helps your body actually respond to the good habits you're already trying. It makes healthy eating more effective, workouts more rewarding, and your entire metabolism more efficient. And it doesn't stop at weight loss. Because mitochondria power every function in your body, boosting them can also mean clearer skin, sharper focus, better mood, and more youthful energy. People report waking up refreshed, feeling less hungry between meals, and watching stubborn fat finally melt away, especially in hard-to-lose areas like the belly and thighs. Now, let me paint a picture. Imagine starting your day with a breakfast of eggs, spinach, and a slice of whole grain toast. With sluggish mitochondria, you might still feel tired by 10 a.m., and reach for a sugary snack. But with active mitochondria, that same meal fuels your brain, keeps you satisfied until lunch, and helps your body keep burning fat instead of storing it. At lunch, think of a salad with grilled salmon, avocado, and olive oil. Instead of the fats weighing you down, active mitochondria turn those healthy fats into clean energy. Dinner. A plate of lean chicken, steamed veggies, and sweet potato actually gets used by your body instead of sitting in fat storage. This is the key, middle, and doesn't force you into an extreme diet. It gives your body back the natural ability to handle food the way it is supposed to by turning it into fuel and burning away fat. So, if you've tried everything low carb, keto, fasting, hours on the treadmill and nothing worked long term, it's not your fault. Your body just didn't have the cellular energy it needed. With Middle-In, you can finally unlock that hidden potential. Imagine stepping on the scale and seeing the numbers drop week after week, not because you're starving, but because your body is finally working with you instead of against you. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing your belly shrink, your energy rise, and your confidence come back. That's the power of mitochondria. That's the power of Middle-In. Don't let slow metabolism and sluggish cells hold you back anymore. Boost your mitochondria, burn fat naturally, and finally achieve the body, energy, and health you deserve.